All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to talk about a really powerful Buddhist method for resolving karma. And the best part, it costs absolutely nothing. It's incredibly effective, and a lot of people who've actually put this into practice have seen some pretty amazing real-world results. So maybe you're struggling with work, a nightmare boss, or you just can't seem to get ahead financially. Or maybe your love life is, well, a total mess. If any of that sounds familiar, Buddhist teachings have a name for it: akusa vibhaha. It sounds complicated, but it's really just a way of saying that these are the negative results, the consequences of our own past actions finally catching up with us. Okay, so here's the game plan for today. First, we'll break down what it really means to clear up your karma. Then, we'll get into the first few things you need to do. After that, we'll talk about building up your spirit, and then hit the final, super practical step. And stick around, because we're going to see why you really can't skip any of these parts if you want it to work. All right, first things first. Before we can do anything, we have to wrap our heads around one really important word. Ahos is Kamma. Getting this concept right is the absolute foundation for this whole thing. It's the key to making that old, bad karma just disappear. Now, this is where a lot of people get it twisted. You might think Hosikama means I forgive you, like you're letting someone else off the hook. But that's not it at all. The real meaning is closer to it is nullified for me. See the difference? It's not about them. It's about you cutting the cord, ending the karmic consequence for yourself so it can't affect you anymore. And here's the thing. This whole process of nullifying karma, it only kicks off when you can truly 100% accept that whatever you're going through right now, it's because of you. It's the result of something you did in the past. No blaming, no excuses. It starts with total ownership. Okay, so we've got that foundation of acceptance down. Now let's get practical. What are the first actual steps you need to take? There are 3 key actions to get this ball rolling. So step 1, as we said, is that 100% acceptance. You have to tell your mind, I'm the one who did this. Let's say your partner cheats on you. The first step is to accept that somewhere, sometime, you must have taken something precious from someone else. It's tough, but it's about taking complete ownership. Okay, step 2, ask for forgiveness. You're basically talking to your karmic creditor, that person who is now delivering the consequence. You just center yourself, maybe think of a higher power, and you sincerely apologize. You say, I get it now. I understand the pain I must have caused you because I'm feeling that same pain right now. And you do this over and over, maybe for a week, until that acceptance feels totally real in your heart. And the third step is to vow to abstain. This is huge. You make a promise to yourself and to the universe that you will never do that specific negative thing again. So, in our example, you'd vow to never, ever be the third person in someone else's relationship. This is you actively breaking the cycle. You're making a real commitment to change. So once you've put down that solid foundation of acceptance, forgiveness, and vowing to change, what's next? Well, the next phase is all about strengthening your spirit. Think of it like tuning a radio. You're raising your own karmic frequency to start attracting a better signal, better outcomes. And there are 3 parts to this. Step 4 is all about cultivating a wholesome mind, basically keeping your thoughts in a good, positive place. Then step 5 involves using a special protective chant called the Ratana Parita to help clear out any obstacles in your way. And finally, step 6 is making merit, giving back, doing service, which helps expand your heart. And this is what I love about this. It's so universal. In Buddhism, you have the triple gem. Buddha stands for wisdom, Dharma is all about truth, and Sangha represents goodness. But look, it doesn't matter what your faith is. If you're Christian or Muslim or anything else, you can just rephrase it. May wisdom, truth, and goodness be my refuge. Who could argue with that? Those are values that resonate across all beliefs. Now for step 5, that protective chant, the Ratana Parita. The really cool part is how you use its final verse. You can actually customize it for what you need. So you could say something like, by this declaration of truth, may the path to wealth be open for me. Or may the path to a good partner be open for me. You're directing the energy where you need it most. And then for step 6, making merit. This is all about giving, whether it's offerings or your time, like cleaning a temple. The idea is that a small, stingy heart attracts poverty, right? But a big, generous heart opens you up to receive abundance. So by giving, you're literally expanding your own capacity for good things to flow in. Okay, we've done all this inner work, this spiritual heavy lifting. Now we get to the final step. And honestly, this might be the most important one of all, because this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where everything we've done connects to the real world. So, what is this final crucial step? It's simple. You have to do the work. You have to do what needs to be done. You want more money? Well, you've got to study, you've got to train, you've got to get out there and work. You want love? You need to work on yourself, learn how to communicate. Battling an illness? You have to take care of your body, eat right, exercise. All that spiritual work we just talked about, it opens the door for you. But you still have to be the one to walk through it.
Now, you're probably thinking what I'm thinking. If step 7 is just do the work, why bother with all the other stuff? Why can't we just skip steps 1 through 6 and jump straight to the practical action? It's a fair question, right?
And here is the absolute key to this whole thing. So many of us are already doing step 7. We're working our butts off, we're trying to be good people, we're going to the gym, but we're still struggling, still hitting wall after wall. Why? Because there are invisible karmic blockages in the way. There's a great story about a student who was doing everything right in her career, but just couldn't break through. It wasn't until she went back and did steps 1 through 6, the inner work, that everything just exploded. Her life totally transformed. Those first 6 steps are like a spiritual bulldozer. They clear the path so your hard work can finally pay off. So let's just tie this all together. What you're really doing here is applying wisdom to your life. It's a full circle approach. You're not just banging your head against the wall, fighting your circumstances. Instead, you accept your situation completely. You make a powerful intention to change. You lift your own spirit up, raise your mental frequency. You open your heart by giving back. And then, with that clear path, you take practical, real-world action. See? It's the whole package.
I want to leave you with this really powerful thought that comes directly from the source. It's kind of a challenge, but it's also a blessing. The idea is, if you do all of these steps with a truly genuine heart, well, then the question becomes, let's just see how things won't get better. It's almost daring you to succeed. And with that, there's a final wish for all of us. May everyone be free from whatever karmic results you're facing right now.